Alright guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video I'll be doing a breakdown for this design. This is a birthday design for one of my boss, so I'll be showing you how I achieved a lot of stuff here in the design. So without further ado, let's head straight to Photoshop. So yeah, this is the original PSD for the design. I'll be giving out this PSD link in the description. If you have any challenges downloading it, please do drop a comment and I'll send it directly to your mail. So I'll be unchecking every layers for us to go over it. So just like I always say, before every design you are left with a blank canvas. It's left for you to create what you want in it. So this is it. So before I start with the background, this is the image. I'm going to be disabling the smart effects. So okay, not this one, the second one. I'm going to be disabling the smart effects so I can show you where I got the color for the background. So this is the original images, how it looks like without the camera raw filter and the rest. Shout out to Boma Photography, she was the one who took this image. So although I still worked on the image a little bit before importing it into this canvas, but this is how it looks like. So I struggled for the color at first, since he has a blue suit on and then there's a brown background behind him, and then also his face obviously has a little touch of, say it's chocolate or caramel, so yeah, a touch of brown also was on his face. So I was trying to look up colors that will blend with the design. So I got color from his face and then from the background at his back. So yeah, so if you want to touch color from any part of the design, you just need to hit on your eye for your eyedropper tool. When you touch on this place, you can see the color is going to change over here. You can see your eye to touch color from any elements. So yeah, that was how I got the background for the design. So this is it, this brown 7D6058 was what I used. So initially I had the image of this building and I wanted to use it for this design. It came out well initially, but it took away. So this is the original image. This is how it looks like. Just like I said, you can try out different blend modes to see which one works out better for you. So but for me, I use luminosity. At the long run, I did not use the background again because it obstructed a part of the design, so I did not use it. Starting with this shape, in the last video I showed us how to achieve the distortion on this background to get this feel. It's still the same way I achieved it here also with the wave. So I'm going to be showing us what this shape looks like without this effect. So this is the original shape. This is it. This is how the shape comes. You can draw it with your pen tool. You can also change the color if you want. So just like I said, for the suit it was blue, so I made this color blue. So if you want to get that effect again, you just need to go to your filter, go to your distort, then you go to your wave, you convert it to smart object, and you can see already. Let me do okay. This is the effect. You can change it to what you like. Yeah, you can go with the extremely extreme wavelengths, whatever you like. You can see you can create backgrounds on it, but for us I'll be using this parameters for it. I'll be using these parameters for my own wavelength. So I'll be using it 10, 202 max, minimum is 5, maximum is 67, 100 and 100. Sine, you can change it to triangle, you can change it to square. Then you can wrap around, or you can repeated edges. You can randomize. You can come here and then do random stuff to generate random effects. So that was how I achieved it. This is it. Then I added effects to it by changing the smarts. The color, like I told you initially, was blue, so I had to make it blend with the design. Changed it to almost the color on his face, which is this one. Then added my wavelength, my wave distortion, and I added it to the background to build like a step kind of format. This was how it was. Yeah, so this is what I used to build the design. I added this same texture from the old design also, though I know we can remember it. This texture, I added it to this design. Then I have this name. His name is Agent 006. Just like James Bond agent. Yeah, he's an agent also. Then after this agent, I added I learned this light up effect from Nana Multimedia. He has been a good mentor to most designers in the industry. Thank you, Nana Multimedia, for all you do. So after this effect, let's zoom into it. Yeah, I generated a copy that I added here. Then we have the Eclipse tool. I added this Eclipse to my design to fill up and make up for the background, to give it texture. That's what I did here. That's what I did to this place. You can decide to use any shape of your choice. You can decide to use a rectangle, a triangle, or a custom shape that you get from the internet, but this was how I did my own. So I'm going to import the first overlay background image. So this was one of his images. This is the original one. This is it. I just reduced the opacity to what I love. You can decide to leave it at any amount. Depends on how you want it to blend with the background. So I'll be going for a 15, and my blend mode is luminosity. You can choose to do any of this type of blend mode. Now in today's image, I did not apply the filter gallery on it, but if you wanted to do that, you could also go to filter gallery. Is it because okay, yeah, the image is very high quality. So this is it. If you don't check this is how it looks. Leave it for now. So I didn't apply that to it. I just applied opacity 15% and then luminosity for my blend mode. Then we have the next image, which is this big one. Going to remove the background. For Adobe Illustration, for your Adobe Photoshop 2025, you can easily click here to remove the background, or you can go to select, then you go to select and marks. Either ways it can still work to remove your background. So yeah, this is the image, and I'm going to apply the camera raw effect on it. So I'm applying the camera raw effect. You can see the difference. See the difference. You can see it. This is how the suit actually looks like. This is what the suit actually looks like without the camera raw effect. So I added the camera raw effect. Let's open it up to see the settings I used to enhance the blue and the color on his face. So I used texture of 8 plus parameter, clarity 10 plus parameter, then grain I added 6 for the parameter to get the effect I wanted. You see the grain, you can add grain, you see this texture on his face. So yeah, that was what I used to achieve the enhancement to his suit and his face. Then for the next, I added this light effect on it. Let me increase the opacity and change the, so you can see the effect on it. So yeah, I applied it. That was where the next image is going to rest. So I added it there. So this is the next image. For this next image, I applied the filter gallery on it. I applied filter gallery to the image. Let me open it up so you can examine it. So this is the image. Let me uncheck the filter gallery. So without the filter gallery, this is what it looks like. It looks like this, simple, like this. Then let's remove the camera raw effect. So yeah, it's also what it looks like. So the camera raw effect plus the filter gallery gives it this feel, almost like an oil painting. Yeah, then I changed the upper blend mode to normal. So this was what I achieved. If you see, we have 2 images down here. So if I close this is how it looks like. But above this image, I changed the blend mode. You can change the blend mode to whatever you want. I don't want the entire image to come up with this effect, so I added 2 of his image and then did a blend to get the perfect feel I wanted. You can try this out for yourself. So you can try lighting. You see, lighting is looking good, but me, I use screen. You can try color dodge, you can try linear dodge, you can try lighter color, you can try anything you like for your blend mode. So yeah, but for me, I'm going to be using screen for mine. So yeah, I'll be using screen. That's how I achieve mine to get this feel. So yeah, this is it. Then I added the 006, like I told you, his name is agent 006. So the agent is behind and then the 006 is in front. Then I added this white gradient. Oh, so I added this white rectangle design to it and I cleaned some part of it. So if you wanted to do this from scratch, this is what you're going to do. So you go to your shapes and you draw over where you want it to be. Then you do your marking and change it to brush B. You can increase your size of brush and then see, you can wipe the part you don't want. So let me change this color to white. So you can see that was how I achieved what I achieved initially. So this is it. So this is the color I used, white for the color of his white shirt, and then this blue for the color of his suit. The 006, the blue for the color of his suit. So we go to the next. I added another one to double it. See, it has this kind of 2D 3D feel to it. See, this one beneath and then this one above. If I check this one beneath, this is how it looks like. But with this one, you see this 3D kind of feel. It gives you this 3D kind of feel. The same this thing on his face, but a subtle one to make it, you can't really see it, but there's an effect on his face. This color is light blue. If you change it, you can see it. If I change, you can see, but I made it white or lighter, so that, remember, for the blue, so that they gives it this feel on his face. So that's why I added this kind of color to it. So like I said, you can only see it when you make the color or the hue darker. That's when you can see the effect on his face. But apart from that, yeah, I made it lighter. Then I added this light flare to the design, and this small, still almost like the other ones, just to give the design a texture. So I downloaded this from Freepik. If you zoom into the design, you can see it on his face. I got it on his shirt. Let me uncheck it. Can you see the difference? It's giving you this grunge dot pattern. So yeah, that was what I did. Then I have my rectangle for the date. This is my 3 rectangles. These are my 3 rectangles for the date. So I have my 3 rectangles for the date. Yeah, the name of this font is Nexaros Sans. Nexaros Sans. Let me show you. Go to T. So Nexaros Sans Trial. That is the name of this font that I use for the date. Now you can see how it's looking. Then I downloaded this image from PNG Rings. You can't see it because it's behind the image, so you won't be able to see them. But it's at the background. Then I have his name, or let me just show you so you can see where it's showing. So if I remove this guy, it's behind. So let's go back to the PNG. So this is it. This is how it looks like. This is the PNG stuff. So this one is here also. So you can see this is what it looks like. So it's behind this rectangle we did initially. So you can choose to raise it up. You see? Yeah, so well, these are mine. It's going to be. So for the name of this font is Aston Script Bold. Aston Script Bold. That was what I used for his name. You can choose to use any script font for it. But I use this Aston Script Bold. Thanks to Nana for sharing this font for the Christmas combination. I had to download it. Yeah, the same thing also applies for his name, Chimene China. Yeah. Then for the happy birthday, I added this font Lex End for the happy birthday. So remember, for this color, I chose this color from this agent, and from this one also, and then from the color on his face. So achieve these colors. Remember what I said in the beginning of the video. Then we have the rectangle I used. So for this rectangle, I applied my wave filter on it, distortion, my wave distortion. Like I said, you can use that wave distortion and other ones to do anything for your background, anything at all. You can even change someone's face. Let me go to his face and show you how it's going to look like. So this is face. Okay, this is face. Then you go to filter, go to distort, you go to wave. You can choose to change it to what you want. You can choose to change it to what you want. So I'm going to do up around. So see, can you see? It's looking funny, but yeah. So you can change anything at all. I'm so sorry for making this image like this. I'm so sorry. So yeah, so basically you can change anything. You can change literally anything to what you want it to look like. So I'm going to add this agent 006 so that rectangle I made. This is like his name. Yeah, then my watermark, and I added this gradient map to his face. See it, you can choose to use it or not. Then I added my vibrance. See, you can choose to do it like this, increase it. So what color that fits your taste, you can use it. So yeah, that was how I achieved this design. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.